Welcome, welcome. You pushed the play button, so you're here. You're on YouTube. I'm really glad you stepped away from the, walk off the earth videos to learn something. I'm really glad you did that. It's probably the best thing you could have done. Let their cover of somebody that you used to know, which by the way they're lip singing. Let that get a rest for a while. Maybe you get over your obsession with Walk Off the Earth. I almost said Flight of the Conchords. Never, ever get over your obsession of Flight of the Conchords. Loves them. Loves them a whole bunch. Wow. This guy doesn't really... Whoa, that was a mouse slip. He meant to sacrifice the exchange. Well, I'll rematch him. I think I've played this person before. A few weeks ago, many moons ago, a couple of lifetimes ago, when I was a peasant in Russia, I used to play Blitz in the streets. It made me feel good in that lifetime. So here we are, and we're playing somebody who I believe we have played before in a Bullet Brawl scenario. And who are we kidding? We know I've played this guy before. But does he know it's about to get funky? I don't know. I don't know if he knows that. I know that I'm blundering away my position. And playing slowly to go with it, so I know that's not good. But, interesting. He takes advantage of the pin. Potentially prematurely, I'm not sure. Aha, a double attack. A very useful move. But this should be a fun one. I don't know what's going to happen here. Surely he must be okay with the two pieces for the rook. He must be okay here. I would love to be able to just take on a4. I don't know what's going on now. Wait, that's check, and that's a queen. So that hurt. That hurt my opponent. Well, if he didn't blunder there, surely I'm worse here with the two pieces. Maybe he should just play a move like knight to b6. I know he can't. Maybe it's a little harder to untangle. I'm not sure. He has just told me he's not interested in any more games. It's time for him to hit the hay and go to bed. So we'll take the 2-0 start to this Bullet Brawl, and we will look for another unsuspecting opponent. Sweet dreams, International Master, my baby newbie. Sweet dreams, man. Okay, well, we went from International Master to National Master. Almir Dzhumaev. Dzhumaev. I get the feeling the D is silent. This is now 1-1, kids. No longer 1-0. We now have an increment, so let's increase the quality of our play. Make sure that we don't get too down on time, that the increment can't save us, but overall, remember, the good moves will win this game, not flagging somebody. That's the thing to remember about the increment change. Okay, well, we have the tension we desire over there on the queen side. That's going to help us with counterplay. He plays g4, sort of expected. I'm going to counteract that with f5. One of the key points is that you don't want white to get f5 in any of these close Sicilians. So I'm opening up the position. If he plays e5, I was going to say I can play d4. That was key. But he didn't. I think I'll happily give up the exchange here, to be honest with you. I believe I will happily do this. I'm going to take there. I'm going to take here. And I could have taken back the exchange on f1, but I like my pieces. I like the activity that I have. I am asserting pressure on the critical points. I guess that's a good move by him, actually. So now I'm going to try to bring my knight into c4. Ooh, you know what I've had for a few moves that I haven't seen? I could have taken on c3, and after takes, bishop takes d4 check was kind of crushing. So that's a little irritating that I didn't see that, to be honest with you. Okay, but now, is he really getting away with this? I guess I'll take here. He has knight to c2. At least he says he does. But that means I have queen to d6. And now I will bring the rook down to b2. Placing my pieces in their prime real estate positions. You know what they say about real estate? Location, location, location. That's right. That's why pieces want more powerful squares. Space gives you more powerful squares. More powerful pieces lead to better tactics. And tactics are what wins material. And material is about the most concrete thing you can have in a chess game before checkmate. So you're welcome for solving chess for you. What's funny is I actually don't want the exchange anyway. I kind of want to just keep it right this, since I have all these minor pieces and all these pawns. Oh no, yeah, I messed that up. I wanted to actually, I really wanted to play with the exchange, so that kind of stunk that I allowed that. That was silly. Yep, and then I just went for a cheap trick, which of course didn't work. Now I'm just playing random moves, hoping for some kind of draw that does not exist. Wow. To lose that game is shameful. Seriously, right? To lose that game is just absolutely shameful. But maybe I won't lose it. Okay, interesting. I guess I will lose the game, actually. Yeah. Well, that was bad. What in the world happened there? So I guess it was just dominating awesomeness. I can even take here with the knight. Maybe that was better, because if he takes, I have this knight e2 check tactic. Everything is crushing here. Wow. And I guess I just... I mean, should I take the exchange? I guess here I should just take the exchange and then take on g5. And I have a knight and 3 pawns, and that's probably good enough to even outplay the rook. But let's rematch this guy and see if he's interested. He's interested. National Master likes beating International Master. I bet he does. Even though I was pretty happy with my game. So we'll see if we can run the best of 5 here and give you guys a bonus, considering that we already had the first 2 games against International Master manubibi. So let's see here. We have a Scotch. A Scotch Gambito. Not a Gambito, actually. Just a Scotch. I want to do something nasty to him right now for this weird line he's played. I guess I do have a little bit of time to think for a second, so I should do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just fiend cut with the bishop. Okay. We will induce right now. We are inducing the weaknesses around his position. We have 2 bishops on these crushing diagonals, and let's hope we don't blow the good position we've achieved here in this one. Maybe I didn't have to castle yet. Yeah, I thought that this might be the case, although even castling here for the record, and moving the king and letting him trade queens f4 would probably still be a pretty hard thing to deal with without the queens on the board, but this should be good enough. I'd like to put my king on h1 and play f4. If I can open up the F-file and get to the king, that should be good enough. See, even here, it's probably not a bad idea, but even better. Even better is this. Should be good enough to be winning a large amount of material. He may play queen f3 check, but I'll just play bishop g2. And we're winning a piece. A piece we are winning. Okay, we could do it a few different ways. We'll go this way. Interesting. I guess we'll just take here. Go after the pawn. This can't be fun. That's a forced mate, everybody. How fun was that, right? Double the bishops, double the fun. I think they deserve a stick of double mint gum. Bring it back, and let's run it again. Just like every good 80s song. Play it like a broken record, baby. Oh yeah, if he wants that close Sicilian, I will do this all day, baby. I will do this all day, all night. I will do this all day and all night. He likes that idea, trading off the dark square bishop, huh? He really, really likes it. He likes me. He really likes me. Do I even care right now? I mean, I guess I kind of care, but not that much. He can give the check. He can give the check all he wants. Okay, now I'll give my checks. My turn, as they say. I feel like the bad guy in any good superhero movie where after the superhero gives his best punch and then the bad guy, like, he just injected some sort of needle that gave him the superpower, or he inherited some sort of evil way of being that the good guy didn't know yet. And then I'm like, my turn, right? That's how I felt right there. I was like, my turn. I can't just take with check? There's no way for me to guard this knight, huh? Wow. That's kind of amazing. And kind of really lucky on his part. Wow. I mean, I can check and then make him give up the queen. Am I losing the other way? Because he's going to go take on f6, right? I guess I am kind of losing the other way, so I got to go this way. Well, that stunk. I would say that was a stinky thing to happen. So we must live with it and move on. Let's come down and defend e6. Yeah, he's going to do that. Not good. Yeah. Don't even know why I'm playing it on right now with the increment. Well, you know what? I can't seem to win winning positions against this guy. What is going on here? Deliciousness, thank you. You know what I should have done? I should have just kept my rook here to guard this guy. But yeah, this rook h7 idea, I think I did see it coming, but I just underestimated it. So that's a little disappointing. Even backing up a couple moves, maybe I could have approached that better, but too late now. Let's not go below 2450, Danny. Don't go back into the nether regions of horrible chess. Wow. Wow. This guy is a cowboy. And I'm not talking the kind of cowboy that, Kid Rock is rapping about, all right? I'm not talking about some guy with the top laid back and the microphone, I'm not talking about that. Well, he says he's surviving this, huh? He says he has plenty to survive with. He's got enough pieces for the queen, but the problem is that when you're evaluating these positions, the initiative, as far as your ability to create threats and keep an attack going, is much more important than the actual point values of the position. There's your lesson for today. And the bottom line is that I have a great initiative. And this one is a winning one. He will lose it very quickly, and we are going to push it to the best of the 5, yeah? Thank you. That hurts. Alright, well, I'll take this way even. I'm not even going to just go grab the bishop. This is good enough. Alright, best of 5, here we come. This time, I'm going to go ahead and guarantee victory against this close Sicilian. Yeah, you heard it first right here. I'm guaranteeing victory. He loves it. He loves himself some of this ability to attack on the king side. He loves it. It's not a good line. He's had 2 bad positions, but he's stubborn. He doesn't care. Honey Badger style. Oh, my knight was hanging just now and he didn't see it. Wow. Well, that wasn't a very high quality move by me. So here I should have lost, and maybe that'll help me win. Considering that this is the first one where I really should have been losing out of the opening, huh? Sometimes that's chess karma for you, kids. Yeah, we'll take this way. Interesting. Wait, his bishop was hanging the move before too? No. No, just now. Wow, I'm losing it. Alright, we'll go here. If he takes on b7, I can still take a1. If he had taken a5, I had knight 93 check, winning the piece. That would have been a fork down. Kind of unprofessional for me to back up and see if I made a mistake. You never want to dwell on your mistakes. If you're worried about whether or not you made a mistake, you're going to figure it out in the post-game mortem. Spending time on whether or not you just made a blunder is never a professional approach. Kind of like right there. Kind of like when I just blundered. Like an absolute idioto. Wow. Not great for me. This has been. Definitely not. I'm going to hope for a blunder, I guess, from my opponent. Something like that, maybe. He has like some lucky saving move like bishop to c4. And I can't win both pieces before my knight hangs. Yeah. Lucky ducky, as my mother would have said. Lucky ducky. But okay. That's life. We move on. And we try to win this endgame. Well, that's not a very great decision by him. But he's holding on. Not even sure that was the best, but I did it. He can do that, huh? Wow. Wow. Well, it looks like we will maybe be headed to a tiebreaker, unless I just checkmated myself. Wow, I just found a way to lose this game, huh? Almost. Almost found a way to lose it. And I did. Wow. Unbelievable. And I guaranteed victory. How in the world am I just such a horrible chess player? Okay, I don't give up on losing best of fives when I'm winning every single game, okay? You're now in for a best of 7. Deal with it.